Starting a recovery journey can feel scary, like you're lost in the woods, in the middle of the night. You have no map, no flashlight, you have no idea where to go, and you just want to get the hell out. Today I'm going to offer you a tool. It's going to be like a map and a flashlight and a compass. It's called the 3 Circles tool. I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to tell you how to use it. And the tool is used for defining your own sobriety. In recovering from alcohol addiction, as soon as the bottle touches your lips, that's considered a relapse. In healing from compulsive sexual behavior, abstinence does not seem realistic, and at very least, doesn't sound enjoyable. I don't want you to go the rest of your life without having sex. I don't want to go the rest of my life without having sex. What the 3 Circles tool does is helps you define for yourself what compulsive and destructive sexual behaviors are in your own life. And the key to this is you get to decide. It's no one else's recovery, not your partners, not your sponsors, not your therapists. It's your recovery. And you decide the behaviors that are destroying your life, the behaviors you want to leave behind. So let's create the tool. First thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper and draw a big circle. And then inside that circle, you're going to draw another circle and another circle inside that until you have 3 circles. And you're going to start with your inner circle. It's a very center circle, the inner circle. And in there, you're going to write the behaviors that are ruining your life, the behaviors you want to leave behind, the behaviors that the literature and SAA describes as incomprehensible demoralization. These are the things that have to go. They may be things like sex with anyone outside of your relationship. They may be texting someone that's not your partner. They may have to do with fantasy or your online behavior. Only you know what they are, but these would be considered your bottom line behaviors. This is the bottle touching your lips. As soon as you engage in one of these behaviors, that's a relapse. That's when you restart your clock. Now we're going to move to the middle circle. The middle circle is a buffer, kind of a fence for the inner circle. It's letting you know that you're on your way to a relapse. And they're the behaviors that are somewhat questionable, but they're not going to destroy your life. And there's 2 kinds of middle circle behaviors. There's middle circle aware and there's middle circle avoid. The middle circle avoid behaviors are the things that you actively do to engage in compulsive or semi-compulsive sexual behavior. These may be things like cruising, staring at qualifiers or people you're sexually attracted to, following someone. Some online behaviors would be here as well. Some might be social media, who you're following, who you're looking up, what are they wearing. Those are things you actively are doing that may be leading towards your inner circle or leading towards a relapse. And then there's middle circle aware. This is just states of being or places that you might find yourself that could be triggering. If you're going to the beach, you know that there's probably going to be people wearing very little clothing, and that might be a trigger for you. It's no fault of your own, but it's helpful for you to be aware that you could be in a triggering space. And if you have to adjust your beach chair or walk away from a qualifier that's triggering for you, you can do that. But it's not you actively seeking anyone out. It's not you actively engaging in anything compulsive. Also could be emotions. If you're feeling sad or angry or lonely, bored even, that might be a triggering emotion for you. Those might be things that have triggered you into acting out in the past. And it's helpful for you to take the internal look and go, oh, I'm feeling bored. I may need to do something about that. Now we get to the fun part, your outer circle. These are the behaviors that give you life. Things like going to a recovery meeting, talking to a sponsor, going to see your therapist. But it's not just recovery things. Going outside and being in nature, hanging out with friends and family, reading a good book, looking at art, creating art, listening to music that uplifts you, Could be watching a good movie. This list can be endless. And on this list may be things that you've never even thought of that you enjoy. But you get to create it and dream it. And that's the life you get to live in recovery as you're healing. Now that you've created your 3 circles tool, the next step is to talk with somebody about it. It could be talking with your certified sex addiction therapist. It could be talking to a sponsor, someone in your program. This is not a tool for you to use with your partner. They don't want to be the ones hold you accountable. You need to do that on your own. And here's the cool part about this tool. It's not static. It's ever changing. You get to decide if something goes in or out of your inner circle, and you get to build upon your outer circle. I'll leave you with this question. What is one healthy outer circle behavior you can do for yourself today? Keep going. Keep doing the next right thing. If this video was helpful for you, do all the YouTube things. Like, subscribe, watch more. This resource library exists just for you, to support you through this healing journey. If you'd like to work with me or a therapist or coach like me on healing from compulsive sexual behavior, healing from betrayal trauma, or healing your relationship after an intimate partner betrayal, please come visit us at newpathsexaddiction.com. You can heal these wounds, but you cannot do it alone. I hope to see you there.